Like a movie scene in the sweetest dreams, I have pictured us together. Now to feel your lips on my fingertips, have to say is even better than I ever thought it could possibly be. It's perfect, it's passion, it's setting me free from all of my sadness, the tears that I've cried. I have spent all of my life waiting for tonight. Oh, when you would be here in my arms, waiting for tonight. Oh, I've dreamed of this love for so long, waiting for tonight.
J-Lo, yellow side,
It's a new generation,
Mr. Worldwide,
of party people.
Get on the floor, darling, get on the Red one.
Let me introduce you to my party people in the club.
I'm loose, and everybody knows I get off the train. Baby, it's the truth. I'm like Inception, I play with your brain, so don't sleep or snooze. I don't play no games, so don't get it confused, no, cause you will lose, yeah. Now pump it up and back it up like a Tonka truck.
Stop! It's a cool transition to something else. Ya ni llegó. Presente. Here we go. Let's get loud. Turn the music up, let's do it. Come on, people, let's get loud. Turn the music up to hear that sound. Let's get loud. Turn the music up to hear that sound. Let's get loud. Ain't nobody gotta tell you what you gotta do. No.
I like this.
Take it high. Ay, papi. It's just a party, baby. Come on. Let's get loud. Pump it up. Eso. Así es que me gusta, ya tú sabes. Échale candela. Let's get loud. 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 Turn the music up to hear that sound. Let's get loud. Ain't nobody gotta tell you what you gotta do.
We're extremely excited and thankful that you decided to spend your Saturday evening with us and for your support for these two outstanding organizations. October is recognized as Domestic Violence Awareness Month across our country. Domestic Violence Awareness Month evolved from the Day of Unity, which was held in October of 1981, the entire month, and devoted to a range of activities conducted at the local, state, and national level. These activities are varied and diverse, but they all have the common theme: mourning those who have died because of domestic violence, celebrating those who have survived, and connecting those who work to end domestic violence. So when I was sworn into office in 2017, I had a vision to raise awareness of domestic violence in a way that would not only educate our citizens, but provide resources to our survivors, our advocates, and also bring our community together from each corner of this county for a night of fun and entertainment. And out of that birthed Dancing with the DeKalb Stars. During this month, we shine a light on this violation of basic human rights, to be free from violence and abuse, pledge to ensure that every victim of domestic violence knows that they are not alone, and foster supportive communities that help survivors seek just and enjoy full and healthy lives. All people deserve to feel safe. Our office is focused on ending domestic violence, supporting our survivors, and ensuring that they have families that help with and give them access to resources, care, support, and everything that they need to move forward. We are not alone in this effort, and we have great community partners who provide incredible resources to support victims and survivors. Two of these phenomenal organizations are benefiting from the fundraising that's being done here tonight. They're the Women's Resource Center to End Domestic Violence and the International Women's House. You will hear more about those organizations very shortly. This year, we asked our stars to partner with us in our fundraising efforts. Although not a requirement to participate, many of our stars individually raised money to support these two organizations through their own websites that were built to support their efforts. At the end of tonight's show, the star that raised the most money will be recognized with a People's Choice Award. I'm excited about what you're about to see, but this event could not have taken place without our sponsors. Our platinum sponsor tonight is Judge Bedelia Hargrove with DeKalb County Probate Court, DeKalb County Probate Court Judge. Gold sponsors include Judge Matthew McCoy, DeKalb County Magistrate Court, and Carolyn Amon. Our silver stars and our silver sponsors include Judge J.P. Boulay, DeKalb County Superior Court, our Sheriff, Jeff Mann, Deborah DeBerry, our Clerk of Superior Court, the Shaw Firm, Smith & Lake Law Attorneys, Attorney Tom Stubbs, the Georgia Defense Force, LLC, including Attorney Julie Kurt. We are truly grateful for your support and commitment to raise awareness and work towards ending domestic violence. I'll ask if any of our sponsors are here this evening. Will you please stand? Now, our co-hosts for tonight are Monica Maldonado and Rafael Maldonado Jr. Monica is the president and CEO of Interprint Communications, a company that's here in DeKalb County. Her leadership has garnered numerous awards for Interprint, including the 2012 Marilyn Johnson Woman of Color Achievement Award, the 2013 Georgia's Latina Excellence Award, and the 2015 Blue Legend Award. Her co-host is her son, Rafael Maldonado. He is a highly sought-after public speaker and millennial thought leader. He believes it's his mission to help cultivate the next generation of youth leaders so that they may realize their full potential and leverage their inner strengths for success. He also serves as the creative director of IT Media Collective, offering creative branding services for small and medium-sized businesses. But his greatest accomplishment is being the son of an amazing mother. Please give a warm welcome to our co-hosts for this evening, Monica Maldonado and her son, Rafael Maldonado.
No juegues con mis emociones, ni provoques que me enamore, porque no es peligroso para mis sentimientos, porque lo que yo siento por ti, amor.
We are so grateful to be with you today, again, because it feels like family. And I think invited a second time, that's a good thing, right? Last time I was with my daughter, and this time I'm with my son. So he's named Rafael, but today he can be Rafi, Rafa, Papa, whatever comes out.
Awesome, awesome. Pleasure to be with you guys this evening. Thank you, Donna. Good evening. We're so happy to serve here as your co-host. Like my mother said, an amazing partner tonight. I'm Rafael Maldonado, and this is Monica Maldonado.
You can call me Mom.
Okay, sorry, Mom.
So are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right.
We all are ready.
Are you guys ready to see the DeKalb County Stars? All right.
Amazing music, DJ. I appreciate that.
All right, and we're so excited about the 9 teams who will be performing tonight. You'll see some familiar faces like you've never seen them before. And our Congressman Henry Hank Johnson is here tonight and will dance in a special performance. But before we bring out the first team to the stage, let's introduce you to our judges.
First, returning from last year's Dancing with the DeKalb Stars is our 2017 second runner-up, Principal Bianca Hamilton.
Woo!
Ms. Hamilton began her career in education in 1994 as a teacher with Cartersville and Decatur City Schools. Now, in her 24th year of service, she gladly leads as the principal and artistic director of the DeKalb Elementary School of the Arts as a kindergarten through 7th grade art school. She was also recently honored as Region 2 Principal of the Year. Please welcome the phenomenal Miss Bianca Hamilton.
All right. Alrighty, second, Mr. Step Stewart is an Emmy-nominated producer, director, choreographer, songwriter, and playwright who's been in show business for over 30 years, touring the United States, Europe, and Japan. He's best known as the dance fitness star of the Emmy Award-winning television hit, The Dr. Oz Show. He's worked with a host of Broadway's Tony Award-winning legends and produced multiple productions off-Broadway and right here in the Porter Sanford Performing Arts and Community Center. Step is the founder of the Dynamite National Talent Competition. Please welcome the dynamic Step Stewart.
Our next judge is Susan McGee Crawford. Miss Susan is the artistic director of Academy of the Arts. She's a graduate of Spelman College. She's the founder, yes, give it up for Spelman. She is the founder and director of the Trendsetter Dance Company, Inc., and manages an organization to help funds for art programs for underprivileged children. Her dance company has won numerous first-place overall awards, including a national title. Susan is committed to educating students in the art of dance by giving them the opportunity to express themselves using the universal language of movement to build self-confidence and to master self-discipline. Please welcome the talented Miss Susan McGee Crawford.
And last but certainly not least, please welcome our 2017 Dancing with the DeKalb Stars Mirror Ball champion, attorney Parag Shah. All right. Now, Parag is a judge, attorney, author, and mediator in Atlanta. He graduated from Rhodes College in 2003 and went on to receive his law degree from Ohio Northern University in 2006. After doing indigent work and practicing with a small firm, Mr. Shah started his own law firm, the Shah Law Firm, specializing in personal injury and criminal defense. In 2016, he was appointed by former Mayor Kasim Reed as a pro hoc judge for the City of Atlanta Municipal Court, where he presides over traffic offenses and city ordinances. Please welcome attorney Parag Shah.
And this is not in the script, but I know he has a huge fan club after his performance last year. The dance teams will be judged based on 4 categories: choreography, execution, appearance, and overall presentation. The top 3 teams will be presented at the end of the show, and our Mirror Ball dance champion will be announced. Are you ready?
I said, are you ready? There we go.
There you go.
All right. Now coming to the stage is Team 1. Our DeKalb star is Dr. Connie Stevenson. An Atlanta native, Dr. Stevenson is a former special education teacher and high school assistant principal who currently serves as the director of school choice and student assignment for the DeKalb County School District. She is an advocate. Sorry, Mama. She's an advocate for children, especially those with disabilities or other life circumstances that may bring a challenge to their educational pursuits. She's assisted thousands of families with alternative educational options for their children. She's an active member of numerous organizations, including the National Council of Negro Women, League of Women Voters, and Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. All right.
Dr. Stevenson is partnered with dancer and choreographer Shervosky Moreland. Shervosky, yes, dreams that his choreography will be ageless, accepted and respected like a #1 single on the Billboard charts. He trained at East Athens Educational Dance Center and has taught over 2,000 children and adults. Shervosky has worked with many celebrities throughout his career, including T.I., Fantasia, Chrisette Michelle, Malcolm Jamal Warner, Omari Hardwick, and Tyler Perry. He is currently the Chief of Operations at Reynolds Artistic Creation and Performing Arts Center in Tucker, Georgia.
All righty, let's welcome to the stage Team 1.
You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I'll rise. You may shoot me with your words. You may cut me with your eyes. You may kill me with your hatefulness, but still, like life, I'll rise.
Every day is so wonderful, and suddenly it's hard to breathe. Now and then I get insecure from all the pain. I'm so ashamed. I am beautiful, no matter what they say. Words can't bring me down. I am beautiful in every single way. Yes, words can't bring me down. No, no. So don't you bring me down today.
Sexual beings in the way that boys are. Feminist, a person who believes in the social, political, and economic equality of the sexes.
You wake up, post up, round in it, flossing on it. This diamond, my diamond. This rock, my rock. I woke up like this. I woke up like this. We flawless, ladies. Tell 'em I woke up like this. I woke up like this. We flawless, ladies. Tell 'em say look so good tonight. Say look so good tonight. Girls, we run this mother. Yeah. Girls, we run this mother. Yeah. Girls, we run this mother. Yeah. Girls, we run this mother. Who are we? We run the world. Who run this mother? Who are we? What we run the world. Who run this mother? Who are we? What do we run? We run the world. Who run this mother? Who are we? What we run? We run the world. Who run the world? Girls, girls.
All righty, one more round of applause for Team 1. Mama, what'd you think about that one?
Rafi, if you dare to spin me like that, Your
right.
mama too old for that one. Okay, the next team to perform is Team 2. Our DeKalb star is attorney Carrie Ware. Carrie is an attorney with Wilson, Morton, and Downs, specializing in the areas of business litigation, civil litigation, education law, special investigations, and professional malpractice defense. She serves a wide variety of clients, including school systems, government-appointed investigations, consumers, professional engineers, professional appraisers, medical professionals, and nonprofit organizations. She is a lifelong resident of Atlanta, and in her spare time, Carrie contributes her professional skills to assist the less fortunate in that community. She is the former chair and current board member of the International Women's House, one of the benefiting organizations for tonight's event.
Now, Carrie is partnered with dancer and choreographer Dee Norris, a native of Atlanta. He obtained a degree in business management from Alabama State University. Dee Norris began choreographing in high school and has choreographed and danced for numerous theater and stage performances across the globe. He started Adrenaline Entertainment in 2007 and teaches hip-hop, salsa, and bachata classes around the metro Atlanta area. Let's welcome to the stage Team 2.
said, what about the times you lied to me? What about the times you said no one would want me? What about all the shit you done to me? What about that? What about that? What about the times you yelled at me? What about the times I cried you wouldn't even hold me? What about those things? What about that? What about that? What about the times she hit my face? What about the times she kept on when I said no more, please? What about those things? What about that? What about that? Don't wanna live my life in misery. Don't tell me you did it 'cause you love me. I don't believe. I'm sick and tired. You're deceptive king. Wonder where you have been. I can't live not wondering. Mr. Right could be nice for one night, but then he wanna take control. Then I would rather fly solo than Snow White. She did right in her life, had 7 men to do the chores, 'cause that's not what a lady's for. No, the only thing a boy's gonna give a girl for free is captivity. And I might love me some vanilla, but I'm not the sugar sweet. Call me XDSC. I don't know what you did so, but this guy right here's gonna prove the whole world get it. That's what I'm gonna do, 'cause I don't wanna be, no, I don't wanna sit still, look pretty. Sit still, look pretty. What's wrong with being confident? It's time to get the chains out. Is your tongue tied up? 'Cause this is my ground, and I'm dangerous, and you can get off, but it's all about me tonight. Yeah! What's wrong with being confident?
All right, let's give it up for Team 2. All right.
That was revenge right there, Carrie. Way to get that last act. What do you think about that, Raph?
No, that was great. Good storytelling in this one. I definitely think we need to play some more on those themes. So let's go ahead and keep it going.
Well, we would like to acknowledge all municipal, magistrate, state, and superior court judges. Will you please stand? Will our remaining elected and appointed officials please stand? Elected, appointed? All right. We appreciate all the work you do to help combat domestic violence. Thank you for attending.
Now, this event is a fundraiser benefiting 2 very important nonprofit organizations in DeKalb County. One of the organizations that continues to do phenomenal work for victims and survivors of domestic violence is the Women's Resource Center to End Domestic Violence. Yeah, let's give it to them. There you go. Their mission is to create a society in which domestic violence no longer exists. The organization strives to meet the immediate and long-term needs of the diverse community of battered women and their children with programs that promote safety, compassion, connection, advocacy, and prevention. Each day, the center helps survivors of domestic violence in Atlanta improve their safety by finding a safe place to stay, exercising their legal rights, exploring options, and creating accountability for batterers. The staff members greet women with compassion, no judgment, no second guessing, and no shame. They provide connection through relationships built with their staff, support groups, and bonds forged with fellow Safe House residents.
By linking women with community supports and offering their services, they make sure no one has to take this walk alone. Equally important, they provide a voice for survivors when they cannot speak for themselves, and a platform for those who can speak to be heard. The Women Resource Center Advocacy for Survivors of Domestic Violence works to change the culture that allows abuse to thrive. That advocacy, coupled with their powerful work with children, facilitates prevention and ending domestic violence altogether. Will Executive Director Jean Douglas, board member and staff of the Women's Resource Center to End Domestic Violence, please stand and be recognized. Thank you for your amazing work.
Yes, thank you so much. Now, next, coming to the stage is Team 3. Our DeKalb Stars, David Manuel. In our community, oh yes, please give it up for him one time. Perfect. In our community, as you can tell, David is a stranger to no one. David serves as the Division Manager for Arts and Culture of Recreation, Parks and Cultural Affairs of DeKalb County. His vision for the county is that it will be a place for cutting-edge productions, beautiful parks, and family-friendly initiatives. He is also the founder of the I Am a Father initiative, celebrating African-American fathers. While he spends most of his time working in the community, David is a certified mentor for the Georgia Transplant Foundation. And as a liver transplant recipient himself, he believes the way to show gratitude for having a second chance is by educating and registering others to become an organ donor, thereby giving the most precious gift ever, life.
And like David Manuel says, he's 4 years old because that's when he had his transplant 4 years ago. So we're so proud to see him here. David is partnered with Shelley Johnson, founder and artistic director of Infinite Dance Theater in Stone Mountain, Georgia, where you grew up, by the way. She is a graduate of the DeKalb School of the Arts and the University of the Arts in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, with a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Dance. She was principal dancer in Elion Dance Theater in Philadelphia for 3 years. She has also danced for multiple internationally known choreographers.
Let's give it up for Team 3.
I am not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a blood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me.
Let's give them one more round of applause.
All right, David. You You did amazing. I was a little concerned there from the first change of clothes to the second to the third one. And I'm like, okay, I love you, but okay.
Yes, yeah, and that knee held up pretty good too. So, yeah, it was pretty nice, pretty nice.
Our second benefiting nonprofit organization is the International Women's House. Yes, a clap. International Women's House is a domestic violence shelter with a mission to provide a safe haven and supportive services to women and children who are the victims of family violence, sexual abuse, and human trafficking, with a focus on immigrant and refugee women and children, cultural sensitivity, and self-sufficiency. The shelter has served Metro Atlanta survivors since 1997. They are a state-certified domestic violence sexual assault center. Their primary goal is to help each client become empowered with the tools, skills, and self-confidence necessary to live a life free from violence. They recognize that each of their clients are unique and have their own strengths and challenges. They are always willing to tailor services to meet clients' individual needs. Clients do not have to reside in their shelter to receive these services.
And the International Women's House is also available to assist first responders, such as police, fire and rescue, and healthcare professionals, as part of a multidisciplinary team to ensure the safety and well-being of victims of domestic violence and sexual assault. Will Executive Director Anna Blau, board members, and staff of the International Women's House please stand to be recognized?
Thank you for the work.
Thank you.
Thank you. So let's keep this show going with team numero cuatro. Our next DeKalb Star is the mayor of the city of Lithonia, Major Deborah Jackson. Woo! She was sworn in the mayor in January 2012 after serving the city in a number of positions. In 2006, she was appointed the city attorney. In a special election in March 2009, she was elected to the city council and re-elected for a full term in November 2009. Mayor Jackson's leadership as an elected official resulted in her appointment to the Legislative Policy Council, Federal Action Committee, and the Board of Directors of the Georgia Municipal Association, GMA. Mayor Jackson has over 30 years of experience as an attorney. Her areas of practice include contracts, business, municipal, and community development law.
And Mayor Jackson is partnered with dancer Jareth Patterson. JP is a New Orleans native with a strong infatuation for the arts. And while living in New York City, he worked with prominent artists and companies including Madonna, Elle Varner, VH1, and BET. JP has competed and been honored in several international dance competitions, and his dance style is a fusion of hip-hop and street jazz with influences of lyrical movements. He continues to grow and adapt to many different styles, hoping to share his creativity, diversity, and passion while inspiring others. Let's go ahead and bring out Team 4.
I won't dance, don't ask me. I won't dance, don't ask me. I won't dance, madam, with you. My heart won't let my feet do things they should do. Say, you know what? You're lovely. You know what? You're lovely. But oh, what you do to me. I'm like an ocean wave that's bumped on the shore.
We interrupt this program to bring you important news.
What we gonna do right here is go back. Way back. Back into time.
pretty sure if they get to the city of Lithonia, you're going to let them know a thing or two. Rafi, can you move like that boy did?
Yeah, he did the little.
Yeah,
I was liking that.
Okay. All righty. So as we continue to fight the fight against domestic violence in DeKalb County, we would be remiss if we did not mention those who have continuously, without fail, supported our initiatives directly related to the quality and the professional service to victims of this crime. Each agency provides specialized service to a particular population of crime victims in DeKalb County. These partnerships are essential to providing comprehensive services to victims as the need of victims change.
Each partner is a valuable resource, provider, supporter, educator, and vehicle for each other in the overall effort to assist crime victims in the most comprehensive manner. Therefore, we would like to personally thank our resource vendors who are participating in our Domestic Violence Awareness Expo this evening. Women's Resource Center to End Domestic Violence, International Women's House, Ahimsa House, Catholic Charities Atlanta, Cherokee Family Violence Center, DeKalb Chapter of the NAACP, DeKalb County CASA, DeKalb District Attorney's Office, DeKalb State and Magistrate Clerk Court, the Georgia Center for Child Advocacy, Georgia Department of Driver Services, Icon Models and Talents, Men Stopping Violence, New American Pathways, Raksha, and Sydney Surveillance.
Let's give him a hand of applause, please. That's a lot of great work in our community. Up next is team number 5. Our DeKalb Star is Chief Deputy Regional Scandred from the
There's a few supporters here, I think.
Somebody gonna get arrested up in here. Okay, like I was saying, our DeKalb Star is Chief Deputy Regional Scandred from the DeKalb County Sheriff's Office. He is responsible for management of all law enforcement operations of the agency, which includes the DeKalb County Jail, which y'all going, Field Division, Court Division, Training Division, and Reserves Division. A career law enforcement officer, Chief Scandred joined the Sheriff's Office in 1990 as a detention officer and was promoted to positions of increasing responsibility over the past 25 years. Chief Deputy Scandred is founder of the Metro Atlanta Chief Jailers Group. He's a graduate of the Leadership DeKalb class of 2014, and in 2016 was elected to the Georgia Chapter Vice President of the National Organization of Black Law Enforcement Executives.
All right. Now he's partnered with Jasmine Freeman, a senior at Spelman College. She's a drama and dance major with a concentration in kinesiology. Jasmine is a dancer with Mahogany in Motion and has gained experience in choreography by serving as director and choreographer of the Morehouse College's Miss Sophomore pageant and choreographer of the Miss Freshman pageant. Jasmine has a passion for knowledge, the arts, community, and helping others, and has started her own dance initiative called Inspire Dance. Through this program, she travels to metropolitan Atlanta area schools to teach dance, technique, and choreography to dancers whose programs cannot afford professional dance instruction.
I like going to the jeweler. I put rocks all in my watch. I like texts from my exes when they want a second chance. I like proving wrong. I do what they say I can't. They call me Cardi, Cardi, banging body, spicy mommy, hot tamale, hotter than a Somali. Bird, girl, fuck, Rari. Hop up the stoop, jump in the coop, big dip on top of the roof.
Music make you lose control. Music make you lose control.
Chubby waist, thick legs in shape. Hump shaking both ways, make you do a double take. Planet rocker, showstopper, flow popper, head knocker, beats power, tail dropper. Do my thing, motherfucker. Rolls Royce, Lamborghini, Blue Medina, always beaming, rag top, chrome pipes, blue lights out of sight.
That got us pretty excited. I don't know what they're doing on that jail over there. I don't know what happening with our police department.
Man, that was beautiful. That was better than Nick Cannon and Drumline right there. That was amazing.
You see, he got us all excited. I don't know what page we're in.
All right, let's give him another round of applause. Scene 5. All right. So the real question is, are you guys enjoying yourself so far? All right, now thank you for joining us for the first half of our show. If you haven't had a chance yet, please visit our vendors at the Domestic Violence Awareness Expo. We're gonna take a quick intermission. We'll catch you back in 15 minutes.
If not, we will send the police after you. 15 minutes.
Better? All right. All I see is black out there. We're going to take a moment to pay tribute to the victims and survivors of domestic violence. Just a couple of nights ago, the Women's Resource Center to End Domestic Violence held its 27th annual Candlelight Vigil. At our annual Candlelight Vigil, we read the names of the people that we've lost within the last year due to domestic violence. We read 96 names for the state of Georgia. There were 7 fatalities in DeKalb County. But I want you to know that there are more than just the names that you see, that these were real people with real lives, real dreams, real aspirations, just like you and me. That there girl thought she could save the world. Those words were spoken by Andretta Jones. Andretta Jones was the grandmother of India Chapman. India Chapman left us 52 days ago. She was 17 years old. 17 years old. On her very first birthday, she had a birthday party with clowns. Her mother said she loved clowns. She loved to dance, she loved to make other people laugh, and she loved to take care of people. Her mother was stricken with sarcoidosis, had 3 strokes, and she was one of her mother's caretakers. She was 17. She was studying at Atlanta Technical College. She wanted to speed up her studies so that she could go into nursing and help take care of people. She was stabbed 8 times. Her mother started a GoFundMe page to raise $7,500 for her funeral. She raised $7,500. On her page, she talked about her illness, and she talked about her shame in not having an insurance policy on her children, and she asked that we please not judge her. Andretta had parents, 4 grandparents, 4 brothers and sisters. In 62 days, Andretta would have been 18 years old. For some reason, not Andretta, India, it speaks to me. She was second youngest. There was a 16-year-old that we lost in DeKalb County. She was 17. Maybe it stuck with me because my son is 17 years old. Maybe it stuck with me because when I was 17, I had a possessive boyfriend. Sincere Brown, 18 years old, was the young man that stabbed her 18 times. He too had been a student with her at North Atlanta High School. They had broken up. She was seeing someone else. And for some reason, he thought that this was the way that things should go. So in tribute, I also want to issue a challenge. I would love there to never be a candlelight vigil for the Women's Resource Center. I've been doing this work for 24 years. I've met thousands and thousands and thousands of women that we've helped over the years. It's been over 100,000 women that we've helped. So I would like to tell you that what we're doing is working. But what I want to tell you is what we're doing is important, it's necessary, and we need it. But it will not end domestic violence. Restraining orders will not end domestic violence. Shelters will not end domestic violence. What we need to do is to learn more about Sincere. We lost 2 people that day. We lost India at 17. We lost Sincere at 18. Why did Sincere think that this was his only way out? What had happened in his life? Why was he so broken already at 18? If we don't take a look at the Sincere Browns, then we're never going to end domestic violence. So in my tribute, I'm issuing a challenge that we take a look at the Sinceres, that we take a look at all the answers, and that you all commit yourself to learning more about domestic violence, understanding your friends, understanding your children, understanding your parent, understanding this issue, and learning more about what we can do to end domestic violence. Thank you.
Welcome to the stage, the award-winning Academy of the Arts, Trendsetters Dance Company.
Don't just stand there. Don't just stand there. Don't just stand there. Ladies waiting at you. Let's get to it. Strike a pose, there's nothing to it.
nothing to it, there's nothing to it, there's nothing to it, there's nothing to it.
Wow, after hearing the real meaning of what we're here today and kind of bring us down to a level of, at the same time kind of gratitude and at the same time of awareness of what can we do to stop this? How can we all partake in this huge, huge deal that, could touch all of our lives? So a lot of conscious thinking and appreciation for what we do have today. Appreciate our family and help each other. Let's do that. And then thankfully, we had these girls where they're amazing, weren't they? Oh my God, they're just bringing it up to the next level. Didn't I pay for you? Excuse me, DJ, do something, would you? Because I paid for this child to take some tap dancing or something. Didn't I do that?
¿Cómo es? Dame una vueltita otra vez. Check it, check it, check it, check it, check it, check it, check it. Check it, check it, check it, check it, check it, check it, check it. Check it, check it, check it, check it, check it, check it, check it. Tú la ves. Cómo hace lo suyo, tú la ves. La zona destroza que te otra cosa.
All right. Mess up my hairdo.
Vale.
Thank you so much, Academy of the Arts Trendsetter Dance Company. What a phenomenal performance. These students performed under the direction of Susan McGee Crawford. One of our judges this evening and earlier this year performed their tap routine at Showtime at the Apollo.
Woo!
Amazing job. Speaking of talent and students, another phenomenal event took place this week at the DeKalb Elementary School of the Arts, DESA. It's a visual and performing arts magnet school where the curriculum includes core academic classes along with drama. I'm out of breath.
You got it, Mama, you got it.
Drama, theater, dance, vocal and instrumental music along with visual arts. DESA held their annual benefit concert and voted this year to support the Women's Resource Center to end domestic violence and the International Women's House. To tell you more about this event, please welcome to the stage Student Council President Acacia Irving and dance major Amaya McGee.
Good evening. I am Acacia Irving, president of the DeKalb Elementary School of the Arts Student Council. I am Amaya McGee, a dance major at DeKalb Elementary School of the Arts. The DeKalb Elementary School of the Arts was very excited to partner with the Office of the DeKalb County Solicitor General to raise funds to support the Women's Resource Center to end domestic violence and the International Women's House. On Thursday, October 18, 2018, the entire school had an opportunity to raise funds by donating $1 to wear jeans and a purple shirt to raise awareness about domestic violence. On that evening, the 6th and 7th grade students performed in our annual benefit concert that also raised funds. Dancers, musicians, violinists, actors, and visual artists all had the opportunity to display their talents for this wonderful cause. We would like to thank our principal, Ms. Bianca Hamilton, for teaching us the importance of making an impact in our community.
Woo!
We are proud to announce the amount of money we were able to raise this week. May we please have the check?
Hey, I like that. I like that. Bring the check, baby.
The students of the DeKalb Elementary School of the Arts would like to present this check in the amount of $3,100. We know that it will help two great organizations help those affected by domestic violence. Thank you.
She said bring out the check. I like that. I like that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
I just wanted to add to that because I had the opportunity to go out there this past Thursday and watch the benefit concert, and it was absolutely amazing. I saw students perform, use their skills, use their talents to raise money for these two organizations, and I was truly humbled and honored that they would choose this particular event to help us host and sponsor today. They did mention that Bianca Hamilton is one of our judges today, but she was also one of last year's winners, so I wanted to just take an opportunity, ask her to stand for a second. And just to know that she would come back out and support us and have her school come out and support us in the way that she did, we just wanted to thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. All right, thank you again, ladies. Did you know that abusive relationships don't just happen to adults? We are seeing teenagers involved in intimate partner violence. The Office of the Solicitor General routinely prosecutes criminal cases involving teenage victims and offenders. They have spoken with teens who say they have been harassed on social media, and more teens are coming to court now with their parents to obtain protective orders to prevent a current or former partner from harassing, threatening, or abusing them. A disturbing 1 in 3 young people experience some form of dating abuse, whether it be emotional, verbal, financial, physical, sexual, or digital. Sadly, many teens do not report dating violence because they are afraid to tell their friends and family.
February is recognized as Teen Dating Violence and Awareness Month. The DeKalb Solicitor's Office sponsors a public service announcement contest where DeKalb County juniors and seniors are invited to produce the best 1-minute video promoting healthy teen dating practices that prevent dating violence and highlight positive characteristics such as honesty, compromise, good communication, individuality, understanding, and problem solving.
Now, it's so important for parents, faith and community leaders, and school officials to pay attention and get involved. So if you see something, say something. Please.
If you see something, say something.
All right. Yes. All right. Now we are here for the dancing, so let's go ahead and move on to Team 6. Now representing Team 6 is our DeKalb Star Judge Fatima El Amin. Judge El Amin is a native of Atlanta. She graduated cum laude from Harvard University and received her law degree from Emory University School of Law. She has worked as an assistant district attorney in DeKalb County and a supervising attorney in the DeKalb County Child Advocacy Center. In 2014, Judge El Amin was appointed as a full-time juvenile court. She is a member of the Gate City Bar Association, the DeKalb Bar Association, and the Council for Juvenile Court Judges, Leadership DeKalb, and the Georgia Association of Black Women Attorneys. Judge El Amin lives in DeKalb County with her husband and son.
Judge El Amin is partnered with actor, dancer, and choreographer Callan Bryant. Originally from New London, Connecticut, Callan has trained in ballet, modern jazz, hip-hop, contemporary, lyrical, African, and more. He's a former college football player turned dancer who has choreographed and taught for countless institutions in Georgia, Virginia, and New York. He has appeared on Greenleaf, Atlanta, and Power, and has worked with a host of recording artists. He is the recipient of the Virginia Beach brand of the NAACP Award for Top Choreography and Dance.
Late again, huh? You want to be a dancer? You want fame? Well, fame costs, and right here is where you start paying, in sweat.
Class was amazing, but there's just one thing.
See, I'm from the A, so we need to bring it like I'm from the A.
What's happening, shouting? They came back. I know y'all miss a pimp, right? Yeah, but there's been a lot of hate going on, okay? So let me holler at this. What's the thing? Look at here, dog. You might have seen me in the street, but shouting, you don't know me. When you holler, when you speak, remember you don't know me. Save all the hating and the popping, pimping, you don't know me. Quit telling people you my partner, listen, you don't know me. Don't be a groupie, keep it moving, shouting, you don't know me. Hey, I ain't tripping, pimp, the truth is really you don't know me. Yeah, you know they call me T.I., but you don't know me. You be hating and I see why, cause you don't know me.
A-Town in the house, what? All right, let's give another round of applause for Team 6.
What moves, Rafi? What moves? Now, are you ready for Team 7? All right. Our DeKalb Star is Major Donald Chase from the Brookhaven Police Department. Major Chase began his law enforcement career in Georgia after his discharge from the U.S. Army Military Police Corps when he joined the East Point Police Department in 1987. Over the next 26 years, he served in several positions, including uniform patrol, criminal investigations, department training, coordinator, and SWAT team, just to name a few. He joined the Brookhaven Police Department in November 2013 and currently serves over the Sports Services Division. Major Chase has been married to his wife Lisa for 30 years, and they have 2 sons and 4 grandchildren.
Major Chase is partnered with dancer and instructor Evan Galang. Evan has been teaching and performing vintage swing dance for over 20 years and has been fortunate enough to both learn and teach around the U.S. and Europe. Evan's company, Down South Swing, has taught thousands of Atlanta area residents to dance and perform for some of Atlanta's hometown company's hottest events. Evan is excited to be working with Major Donald Chase and dancing with the DeKalb Stars to raise money and awareness surrounding domestic violence. So let's see what's in store. Let's introduce Team 7. I'm glad we got to mix it up with a little swing dance in here. That was nice. That was nice. Let's give them another round of applause. All right. All right, now we would like to again extend our warmest thanks and appreciation to a few people and organizations for offering their services this evening. Mabel's Barbecue and Smoked Meats for catering our event, Andromeda Films for videography work and editing, DeKalb County Television for filming our event, DJ Mercy for the music,
DJ, thank you,
and the Porter Sanford III Performing Arts and Community Center for this beautiful venue.
And a very special thank you to our community supporters who helped make this event become a reality. DeKalb Elementary School of the Arts, Academy of the Arts, Decatur Recreation Center, Dare Dreams Dance, Reynolds Artistic Creation and Performing Arts Center, Infinity Dance Center, Dance 101, Twindom, Twins for the Kingdom, Vintage Swing Dance, Southwest DeKalb High School, the Law Office of Rachel Sandfleur, Attorney Karen Madison, Porter Sanford Performing Arts and Community Center. Let's give him a round of applause.
All righty, we have two more dance teams ready to compete. Our next DeKalb star is Councilwoman Jasmine Cobble. At the time of her March 21st, 2017 election, Jasmine was the youngest city council member elected in DeKalb County history. She proudly represents District 3 and serves as the chairwoman of the Finance Committee. Jasmine holds a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology from her beloved alma mater, Albany State University. She also holds a Master of Public Administration with an emphasis in government and nonprofit management from DeVry University, and also serves this great state as the Operations Manager for the Department of Audits and Accounts. She's a member of the DeKalb chapter of the NAACP and Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority. She and her husband are the proud parents of one son.
She is partnered with dancer Fabian Phillips, a business and marketing major at Chattahoochee Technical College. Originally from Chesapeake Bay, Virginia, Fabian moved to Carrollton, Georgia at the age of 3 and soon began his passion for dance at the age of 6 at his local church. He began dance training at the age of 16 and joined the Southern Dance Precision Company. He later joined the Amazing Grace Dance Company. He specializes in ballet, modern, contemporary, hip-hop, and lyrical dance. He is extremely grateful for the gift, love, and passion for dance, and loves the peace it brings to those who witness it.
All right, let's bring out J-Lo and Team 8.
You're looking just a little too hard at me.
Let's give him another round of applause. All righty, and last but not least, Team 9. Come on now. All right, here we go. Our DeKalb star is Dr. Thomas Glanton. All right. Dr. Glanton is the proud principal of Southwest DeKalb High School. He has more than 20 years of experience in public school education and also is the president and lead consultant with The Education Company, a national educational consulting company specializing in school improvement solutions in both public and private settings. Thomas, an Atlanta native, is a graduate of the University of Georgia and a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity, Inc. He has committed his life to serving others, and more importantly, he is determined to encourage professionalism, creativity, and academic freedom. He sees himself as an instructional-minded educational leader who supports positive student-teacher relationships.
That's great. He is partnered with dancer Sabrina Randall. Sabrina is a graduate of the University of Alabama and holds a bachelor's degree in business administration. Okay, y'all can do it. She has danced since she was 2 years old. While in college, she danced with various groups, winning homecoming dance competitions for 2 consecutive years. After graduation, she became a member of a pioneer dance team called the Lady Spartans for a semi-pro basketball team. She has served as a dance coach at Chapel Hill Middle School, ministers in dance at her church with her twin sister, and currently serves as a dance instructor at Cameo Dance Studio in Decatur. Let's see what's coming next.
All right, let's give it up for the Southwest DeKalb duo, Team 9.
Good morning, Mighty Panthers. It's your principal, Dr. Glanton, and we're going to switch it up for today's announcements. There's been speculation as to whether I can still get down like I used to. Well, I've accepted the challenge. Watch as I take you down memory lane. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get crunk.
Came to get queen, won't stop, we keep on coming. We won't quit, that's why we keep bringing hits.
Pardon the interruption, Panthers, but my drum major days are from when I was a child. But then I became an alpha man.
Cause I'm alright, cause I'm Master White down here, every box a million. Cause I'm this would be the remix. Savage life, box a million. You already know what it is, you heard me? We still riding on the phone. We still pulling up. I pull up at the club, VIP, gas tank on, even all drinks on me. Fresh kick, fresh
still got it. What do you think? Now, I want to know what that little move was that he was making, like, how's that?
I don't know, something like,
oh, okay, all right.
It's not something that my principal did. No, definitely not.
Okay. Well, now it's in the judges' hands. Over there. They now have the difficult job of determining our 2018 Dancing with the DeKalb Stars champion. Remember, our teams are evaluated in 4 categories: choreography, execution, appearance, and overall presentation. While they are tallying score sheets and deliberating, we have a special treat for you.
So now, in the midst of his 6th term in the U.S. House of Representatives from Georgia's 4th Congressional District, Congressman Hank Johnson has distinguished himself as a substantive, effective lawmaker and a leading national progressive voice. Named one of the most effective Democrats in the Congress by University of Georgia and University of Vanderbilt study, Rep. Johnson has proven his ability to get things done. As a former member of the House Armed Services Committee, Representative Johnson became a leading national voice for the demilitarization of local law enforcement agencies in 2014 after police donned camouflage tactical gear and climbed aboard heavily armored vehicles to confront peaceful protesters in the streets of Ferguson, Missouri, in the aftermath of the shooting death of an unarmed teenager. To help restore trust between law enforcement and the communities they serve, he filed the Police Accountability Act and the Grand Jury Reform Act in the wake of police shooting deaths of unarmed black men across this country. Prior to taking his seat in Congress in 2006, Rep. Johnson practiced criminal defense law in Georgia for 27 years. He served 12 years as a magistrate judge and 5 years as a county commissioner. Rep. Johnson is married to DeKalb County Commissioner Marita Davis Johnson and has 2 adult children.
And I saw him practice yesterday, guys. Rep got it. Congressman Johnson is partnered with the phenomenal Cece Kelly, our 2017 Dancing with the DeKalb Stars champion, who was partnered with attorney Parag Shah. Yep. Cece is the founder and artistic director of Their Dream Dance. She provides unique commercial dance education training with a classical foundation to develop world-class artists who want to achieve success in the field of dance. She offers the Trifecta Scholarship within the Dare Dream Dance framework to provide talented and highly ambitious young dancers the means with which to hone their craft and pursue their dreams. Cece has choreographed and danced across the country. She had the opportunity to dance with the Queen Bee, Beyonce.
Hey!
In her video for Get Me Bodied and during her performance of the hugely popular All the Single Ladies.
Hey!
During the 2009 MTV VMAs.
Welcome to the stage, Congressman Johnson and Cece Kelly.
You ready, B? Let's go get 'em. Look for me, young B, cruising down the west side highway, doing what we like to do. Eyes behind shades. This necklace the reason all of my dates been blind dates. But today I got my Ferroist girl with me. I'm mashing the gas, she's grabbing the wheel. It's trippy how hard she rides with me. The new Bobby and Whitney. Only time we don't speak is during Sex in the City. She gets carry fever, but soon as the show's over, she's right back to me and my soldier. Cause mommy's a rider and I'm a roller. Put us together, how they gon' stop both us? Whatever she lacks, I'm right over her shoulder. When I'm off track, mommy is keeping me focused. So let's lock this down like it's supposed to be. The 03, Bonnie and Clyde, Hov and B, holla. Yes, so crazy right now. Most incredibly, it's your girl, B, it's your boy, Young. Ready? stand back.
Everything I see is you, and I don't want no substitute. Baby, I swear it's deja vu. Know that I can't get over you. 'Cause everything I see is you, and I don't want no substitute. Baby, I swear it's deja vu.
Come on now, y'all gotta give it up for him one more time, man.
I think we want him to come out and dance again. Don't you guys do like we Latin people do, like again? Yeah, all righty. So, ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome again to our DeKalb County Solicitor General, Donna Coleman-Stribling.
Let me ask, have you guys enjoyed yourself? I really don't know, or didn't know, how much I would truly enjoy this event. Last year when we started planning it, and we waited until around May, I guess it was, to make the decision that we were going to put on an event like this. And immediately, Dion McGee, who's one of my deputy chiefs, was like, okay, well, we got to get some people to do this, and we got to start practicing. And I was like, I got to work on other stuff. And then it culminated into this event. And since October 14th of last year, I have been looking forward to this event. And it is one of the goals of the office is always to make sure we give back to the community. And we always remind you why we do this work and how important this work is. But it's also to let you know that it's important to bring us together. If ever there was a time that this country, this state, and this county needed to come together, that time is now. And so, having the opportunity to put on an event that gives to two wonderful organizations that I absolutely adore, but to also do it with our partners, our community partners, our law enforcement. I mean, when we called people back this year and asked them, do you mind coming to participate again? You understand, these are dancers who travel all over the country, and their craft is not free. I asked them tonight to work for free. And the answer to me was, yeah, we'll be happy to do it. And it just means a lot. It means a lot to me that people came back for a second year and said, you know what, you got to do it, you got to put it on, and I want to be a part of it. And Mabel's came back. They keep giving us food for free. Did you all enjoy the food? So I just wanted to thank everyone for coming back out and participating in this. I would be remiss if I did not mention our hosts. Weren't they great? You guys, we asked them to come, and of course we all have kind of a script to go by, but they always put themselves into it. And I think it's what brings fun to this type of event. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Now they kind of give us all of their family members, because last year we had the daughter, this year we had the son. I don't know if y'all have any cousins or whatever, but they can come too. We will welcome you back. Once again, Interprint Communications, located here in DeKalb County. These are the organizations that we want to mention and thank them for their support. We want to Also thank our judges. This year we have 4 judges, 2 of which participated last year, and 1 was a judge last year, and then we had 1 new judge. So we are excited, and we want to thank each one of them for participating. I think they're busy working. Of course, we always thank our dancers, our professional dancers, who some were here for the first time, and then of course we had some who came from last year, and so we thank them, because it's not just tonight. You understand, they had to practice. They had to take time out of their busy schedules and be away from their families and have a place. So they gave up their dance studios. And then guess what they did? They got costumes. We didn't give them a budget for this, people. This was not money we gave them. So when you ask people to go into their own pockets and give to this type of event, remember that they've given now for the last 6 months of their lives. And so we want to thank them and continue to thank them for giving to us, and then always coming out here and doing a professional and phenomenal job. I want to especially thank my office, and I'd ask you to just turn on the lights just for 1 second. And everyone from my office who is here tonight, please raise your hand or stand up. These are your volunteers who've helped with everything from back of the house. I learned a lot of new terms when you put on a production like this. They kept saying back of the house. I said, what's the back of the house? I don't know what that means. And front stage and backstage. And so roughly there's about 50 people who volunteered from my office who've come out and supported us and continue to support us. And they're not just here tonight, they were here yesterday. And they've also been planning this for 6 months. I especially want to thank Dion McGee, who's back there. She's raising her hands. She took this and ran with it, and she ran with it last year and this year. It's just phenomenal. So thank you. Thank you for all your hard work. Every day she would remind me, you have something else to do. Don't forget to call this person. Don't forget to do this. But she put it together. And it's that type of leadership that I truly appreciate. In addition to that, there were some other people who came in, but I can't thank everyone. I'm going to move on with the show, but I certainly wanted to mention those people. At this time, I'm going to invite Jean Douglas and Anna Blau from the Women's Resource Center and the International Women's House. Both of these are the executive directors. And I'd ask them if they'd like to give any remarks. But before we do that, because I have the privilege of standing here before you, I think it's important that I remind you in November we have a very important election coming up. And you all have the opportunity to ensure that you take time out of your busy schedules and go out and vote. You may not realize how important this election is, but this is vital. It is vital to Georgia. It's certainly vital to DeKalb County. So make sure that you go out and vote. And pick up whoever needs to go with you. The lines are long, but it certainly is worth it. So please make sure you go and vote. Jean, I'd ask you to come to the stage. Yes, sir.
Last year when Donna mentioned to me this event, I said, Donna, I want to compete. I'm fiercely competitive. She said, Jean, that wouldn't look right. Your organization is getting a donation, so. But we opened with a dance number last year. I don't know if you were here. She didn't want to do it this year. Well, Donna, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for bringing this event on and for supporting the Women's Resource Center. There's so many causes and issues that you could have chosen to put your time and your talent and your resources into, but you chose us, and I'm so grateful. Thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you next year.
I did do a little dance outside. I don't know if I embarrass the solicitor or me more, but we are so inspired by the support that we get in our county, especially in today's climate. Our shelter works primarily with women who are foreign born, who are afraid to come out. That's not the way we should be. That's not decency, and DeKalb County stands for decency. I want to thank Donna and Dion, she was with me all week, and Carolyn Smith. We have been to so many places this week, I've lost my voice, but I do want to say thank you from the bottom of both of our agencies' hearts.
And that story that Jean tells is true. We did do the opening number last year. I said I wanted to sit back and enjoy myself and watch this year. Had I known that the principal of Southwest DeKalb was going to bring me back to my days when, and I'm going to say it, everybody in my office knows that I don't ever hesitate to take the opportunity to let you know that I did go to the Southwest DeKalb. And that's right. And I bleed blue and gold, and graduated in the class of '92. And I was, back then we called it a drill team. I think it's the Dancing Divas now. But I was the captain. Look it up. Look it up. Look it up. It is true. I was captain. And so, but I hung up my shoes for a better and safer DeKalb. So at this time, I will ask our co-host to come back up to the stage.
She's been leading since the Southwest DeKalb days.
That's right.
Yep.
She's still the captain. What's she talking about?
Now, the moment you have been waiting for. Please welcome back to the stage our DeKalb Stars and their talented dance partners. Team 1, Dr. Connie Stevenson and Shervosky Moreland.
Team 2, Attorney Carrie Ware and Dean Norris.
Team 3, David Manuel and Shalay Johnson.
Team 4, Mayor Deborah Jackson and Jerry J.P. Patterson.
Team 5, Chief Deputy Reginald Scandrett and Jasmine Freeman. Team 7, Major Donald Chase and Evan Gillane.
Team A, Jasmine Cobble and Fabian Phillips.
Alrighty, and Team 9, Dr. Thomas Glanson and Sabrina Randolph.
Give them another round of applause. So we will be honored to have Congressman Hank Johnson return to the stage to help us present the People's Choice Award.
So, I wish I could do a drum roll.
Let's give him a drum roll.
So, The Dancing with the DeKalb Stars 2018 People's Choice Award winner is
Dr. Connie Stevenson.
What y'all trying to do? 21 karat magic in the eye. Head to toe so clear. Look out. Pop, pop, it's showtime. Showtime. Guess who's back again?
All right, one more time for the People's Choice Award winner.
Okay.
So we need the envelopes, please.
Yeah, but as with the way for the envelopes, you know, Rafi was a little altar boy when he was growing up.
We going there, Mom? Are we going
Yes,
there?
we're going there.
Okay.
And there was one day at church, and it was really hot.
I remember this.
And the next thing I see is Rafi falling. Boom, like that. And it's just like the sugar went down and all that. So I was just kind of feeling it for the boys that were looking at his dad. He's going to be just fine. You guys were a little scared tonight, but you made it happen, and you just came over here and gave us the best. I see the judges are back, making us talk nonsense over here. Where are the envelopes, people? Where are the envelopes?
On the way.
Oh, okay.
On the way. Until then, Mom, do your thing.
What thing?
Your thing.
Oh, okay, yes. Rafi, do your thing.
So it's hard to beat competition like my mother here. They came last year. You know, when I go places, it's either Monica's son or Veronica's brother. So I'm never me, and if they've seen me, they see me on Facebook. That's usually where they see me at. So now we're not on Facebook, but we're here. But we got the envelopes. Now to the juicy part. Let's go. Make some noise. Come on now. There we go. There we go. All right. All right, so the top three teams will be announced in no particular order. Will the following top three teams please step forward? All righty. Y'all can't look, huh? Team number 5, Chief Deputy Reginald Sandrick and Jasmine Freeman. Team number 3, David Manuel and Shalay Johnson. And lastly, I don't know what team number, but Judge Fatima El Amin and Kalan Brown. All right, here we go.
Okay, our second runner-up is number 5, Chief Deputy Reginald Scandrett and Jasmine Freeman.
All righty. And our first runner-up is Team Judge Fatima El Amin and Kalan Bryant. And our 2018 Dancing with the DeKalb Stars Mirror Ball champion is team number 3, David Manuel and Shalay Johnson.
Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. You walk it like I talk it. 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 Hey, walk it like I talk it. 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 Walk it like I talk it.
On behalf of Donna Coleman Stribling in the office of the DeKalb County Solicitor General, we sincerely thank you for your attendance and your support. All dance team, please remain on the stage for photos. Everybody else have an amazing evening. Thank you.